Okay, so I'm back. I'm at the base of Runstone, and here we are. There's a little sign right there, looking like a beautiful evening. But I've got the Puffco on me. I've got the hot knife, and I've got the gram. I almost dropped my camera. I got the gram of liquid diamonds. So we're about to just drive up there. It's gonna be like 2 minutes, I think, until I get up there. But first, gotta take a rip. We got this disposable from Sunday Extracts. Cheers. Cheers. Here it is. There's Runstone right there. Yeah, here we are. It's just this little park up here. There's like this nice gift shop. They've got a little trail that goes down there past the gift shop. They actually have multiple trails, but yeah, here it is. This was a place I first discovered the beauty of marijuana. I was up here with my buddies one night. It was like shortly right before prom. And my buddy, he's like an upperclassman, 2 years older than I am. He had a dab cart, and me, my friend that had never smoked before either, and the guy with the cart, and then his homie. We all came up here. We're almost at the top now. Right up here. We all came up here and looked at the sunset and sat under this little awning on a picnic bench. And we ripped that dab cart so much. Alright, so let's get into this liquid diamonds that I've got. My boss came up to me and my coworkers with 3 of these boxes, and she was like, hey, each of you take one. I need you to try it out. Let me know. I was like, bet. I'm down for that. Shout out the Spunky Skunk in Poto, Oklahoma. That's where I work. I'm the co-manager there. I love that place. It has been a blessing in my life. I've learned a lot of things about myself, about weed, about life. But this is my first video ever, so bear with me. Oh, so I recorded, I think, like 10 minutes worth of a rant. Not a rant, but just a story time, actually. And I didn't know my phone stopped recording. So here we are. Welcome back. I am, I think, 2 dabs in right now of the liquid diamonds. I am in the middle of an effort to smoke the whole entire gram. I didn't take too big a dabs, so there's still a lot there. It doesn't look like it just because it's extremely clear. Like, extremely clear. You cannot, like, see it at all. Just a little tint. It's crazy. But it tastes really good. It's really smooth on the lungs and the throat. And I'm faded. I was struggling to get all my words out. This is my first video too, so hitting a new product out of the Puffco, trying to smoke a whole gram, I don't even do that. I've never really done that. This is just for my first video. But there's a dab in here that I loaded before I realized that my phone stopped recording. For some reason I was like, let me check and see. Sure enough. Glad I did, because I might have been there for another 20 minutes or so. But I guess I'll get into the story I was telling. So like, I'm working right now at a dispensary, but a while back I was living in Montana. Let me take this dab first. It's tasty, that's for sure. Oh, I forgot I brought Q-tips. Let's go. Gold Drop is a company. I'm pretty sure this company is made by Smokies. It's like a sister company. Smokies is like one of the biggest Oklahoma edible brands right now. Has been for quite a while, actually. Golly. Reminds me back to the old day. Me and my friends just getting into dabbing. I gotta take this freaking hoodie off. Getting the dab sweats. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta turn my air down. I want to talk about I'm back. I had to go for a minute and stop coughing. Oh my gosh. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the whole Montana thing. So I moved to Montana to pursue a long distance relationship. Lived there for about a year, worked at this place called Zoomies. It was a retail slash skateboard shop slash grunge. I don't know. It's just really edgy store kind of. I forgot to Q-tip this. No. Let me Q-tip this. But yeah, I worked there. I was a skate manager is what they called me. The skate manager. It's pretty sick. I was actually hired as the skate manager whenever I got there in Montana. I went to the mall with Lexi. She was just showing me around, and I needed a job upon arrival. So I asked the woman there, and she was the manager, and she was like, "Do you know how to build a skateboard?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Bet, you're the skate manager." And I'm like, "Lit." I'm gonna load up another dab of this stuff. But yeah, I love that job. I ripped so many blinkers there. It was insane. Just a stoner kid in a skate shop building skateboards. I got to open the store, and I was alone for 2 hours every morning. And for 1 hour, I didn't even have to have the gate open. I just had it closed. It was in a mall, so like that big thing was just shut. And dang, I must have taken a fatter dab than I thought, because I'm already quite a ways in there. I mean, this is my 4th dab of it. From 9 to 10, I had everything set and ready, and I had a little while to just screw around a little bit, you know, as one would. Rip fat blinkers and pull a skateboard completely off the wall and practice my pop shove-its and kick flips. Now, I only tried a couple kick flips in the whole time I worked there because I really hurt myself. But pop shove-its I kind of have on lock, so that was lit. That was pretty fun. But the tweakers that lived in the area and the homeless people, nah, downtown Kalispell is where it was in Montana. It's there's just a lot of people trying to get in from the cold because it's freezing all the time. Grab this dab. Cheers. Man, it's a beautiful evening though, for real. I got it on a weird tripod that I need to upgrade, so I can't really show it, but there's the view. It's freaking beautiful. The sun is like setting slowly. I need to set the camera up better. I'll get better at this, I promise. I think I'm gonna order a new iPhone tonight, so everything's gonna get better. But yeah, so the story about, this is the story, that's really unfortunate. I'll probably put that in the video so someone can laugh at me if you're watching this. I just dropped my hot knife below. Oh no, I was gonna use this for the video. Oh no, I need to use this for my dabs. Oh no, that's an L. I think I can get it all off. But this is the story about the freaky old man. He would come into the store. He had a thing for my manager. I won't say her name, but she has a nickname that she goes by that everyone knows her by. I didn't really even know her real name, but he did somehow. He came in and asked for her. Mind you, this was weeks after he constantly comes in. I should have prefaced this way before that, but he comes in and sets pictures of like a cutout of like these women, and he'll face them towards the clothes in the store, and he'll be like, they're picking out their outfits, and that's his way of stalking my manager, I guess. So he finally came in and asked for my manager and said her real name, and I was like, so I went to the back and found her, and I told her what he asked for her, and she was freaked out, so she went to go talk to him to see what's going on. And it's really runny, so I have to be careful. I have to like I went and told her. She came out and he offered to take her to his hotel room that's connected to the mall. And she was freaking out. Like, so she just walked away and went to go call security. And he sat there and hissed at me and just like hissed and showed his like all broken, mangled up teeth. Like, brother, smoking a gram of liquid diamonds in a public park? What? Thumbnail? Goofy. I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't even know how to edit, so I'm lit to learn. But but yeah. So that's how that went down. A security guard ended up coming and escorting him out, and I ended up quitting my job a couple days after that. And sure enough, someone came back. They didn't know the description of him, but someone came in and pepper sprayed the new guy that took my position. That sounds fake, but I swear, someone had a problem. I don't know if it was the guy or not, but someone had a problem with the new guy that worked in my position and followed him to the gas station after work, pepper sprayed him, took his money. That's one thing about Montana versus Oklahoma. There's not much crime here. I mean, there's crime everywhere, but man, like that kind of stuff was crazy. Like, someone got shot in the face a block away. Sorry, that's like kind of like extreme, but over like a refund at a store, or like a late fee or something that someone got charged. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, I liked the job for a while, but ended up just being too scared to go to work at the time, so I left that. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. Since it stopped raining, man, I really wish that I would have brought the Daily High Club box that I was gonna open up, because I could take some gravity bong rips. There's a gravity bong in it, but I'll save it for my next video, I guess. But I keep saying, but that's something I gotta fix. I can already tell. Work was good today. I sold a lot of weed, that's for sure. When I moved here, I worked at a convenience store right down the road from my house, and it was miserable. I could not stand it. And I applied for this dispensary that I'm working at now, and I didn't get it, of course. That was, and my heart was crushed. Like, what? No. But I kept trying, and I let them know that I still wanted to join if I ever could. And turns out they text me and they want me out of nowhere. And I don't know, it was just a random day. And I had already quit my other job, and I was really depressed at the time. And I felt like I could not find a job that I would enjoy. And which I get that sounds pathetic in a way. Like, you don't enjoy your job all the time, but I wanted something that I at least didn't hate. Recently I went to Dallas, Texas for a Harry Mack concert. He's a freestyle rapper, the GOAT. And when I was there, I saw on Instagram that the Pine Park dispensary by Eric Kahn, Tim, and Optic Hex, they all have part ownership in this brand called Pine Park. They're starting a dispensary there in Texas, and on like March 20th, I think, the drive-thru opened. It's like all legal THCA dispensary, and the drive-thru was open at the time, so I went through the drive-thru the day before I left, and Tim was actually there. It was lit. I saw Tim, I was freaking bugging. I was kind of fanning out, and he ended up giving me a free quarter of weed. I bought a quarter of weed, so that was dope. And he signed a little eighth of it. It's cool. But then I got home, and I was like, man, I really want to work there. Like, does that sound crazy? So I just let it kind of like sit in the back of my head for a little bit. And I was at work one day and I was like, you know what? So I just texted Eric because I was like watching his story or something. I'm getting cold now. The air is getting cold. I texted Eric Khan out of nowhere, just at like random time of the day at work. And I told him that I love Pine Park, my experience, told him a little thing, and told him that I would love to contribute to the business in some way. If I could work there or whatever, you know, that'd be awesome. And that I'm looking for something. I'm an adventurer, bro. Like, I want something new. I like changes of settings. That's why I like to come up places like here. Every sky, every sunset is different. So I texted him. I sent that out of nowhere as a little paragraph. I felt kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, whatever. But like 13 minutes later, he sent me a message back saying that he loves my enthusiasm. And that just kind of like gave me a spark. So I was in my garage smoking after work, and I looked on Instagram and I saw that there was a 420 event going on, and that's the grand opening of the actual store. And I was like, if I could be there, one of the first people in line, and talk to him and tell him again that I want to work there, man, maybe, just maybe, that might maybe play my cards a little bit, you know? Who knows, you know? Everyone at home, my fiance, my friends, my mom, they were all telling me to go for it. So we drove back up there to Texas, and I went at 1 in the morning when we got there to see if anyone was camping out, to see if I needed to go like hella early or if I needed to camp. But no one was there. So I went back to the hotel, slept, got up at 7-ish, and I headed down there, and I was like the 4th or 5th person in line. So it was really cool. I met some really cool guys. I took a dab in the car. I just got hyped and stood around and waited for a few hours until the festivities started. And I talked to Eric and told him and Tim that I really love Pine Park and that I really want to work there. He told me to send him a DM, so I sent Pine Park a DM, and he sent me back an application link. And I was like, oh. So I filled it out when I got home. It was like 2 in the morning. Because I want it, bro. I want it. Period. If you're still watching the video, thank you. I don't even know what I'm going to title it, how I'm going to edit it, what I was going to make it in. I'm just thankful to be alive right now. If you're having a good day, keep having a good day. If you're not, start having a good day. Realize that you're living, you're breathing, and we might not have tomorrow. And it's still quite bright outside. It's looking beautiful out there. I got the little Santa Claus and the snowman bobblehead, you know what I mean? Fire. We had Grinch up there, but he made a lot of noise. I'm a good chunk through this jar though. You really couldn't see it to begin with because it looked empty because of the content itself. It was so clear. But I'm struggling to get any on my hot knife at this point because I've gotten so much off. If anyone has any tips, any video ideas, if you're watching this, if you actually are watching this, I don't know. Thank you if you are watching this. Hope you're dabbing along with me, doing something, ripping your pen, taking some blinkers, relaxing. Ultimately, just having a good day is what's most important. You gotta remember sometimes that you have to choose happiness. Happiness is a choice on a day-to-day basis. That's what I tell myself and my loved ones whenever they're struggling to see the bright side some days. I mean, you feel kind of rude saying that to people when they're having a bad day. But happiness is a choice. Having the power to make that choice every day when you wake up and you go about your day-to-day life, that's true power. fax, no printer. I had a friend that used to say that all the time at school. Oh man. Man, I like making videos, I guess. Even if I don't post this was awesome. I reminded myself of a lot of good times, a lot of weird times, a lot of cool people, a lot of bad people. Oh my gosh. This is gonna get to be a very long video, so I think I'm about to take this dab and call it. If you watched at all, thank you. If you watched this far, mega thank you. I am gonna try to do some editing, put some music on in the back. I don't know what else, but thanks for watching my first video, if you did. Oh, it tastes good, man. If you're watching this and seeing this far into the video, I hope that you follow something that you believe in. I hope that you find something that you love and just do it. Just do it. Even though some days it's hard and it might seem sucky, just be like, dang, at least I get to do this today. Put a smile on someone's face, tell them you like their hair or their shoes or whatever, you know, like, putting out positivity brings in positivity. So if you're having a bad day, just put on the game face. You got this. I'm gonna go eat some food, chill out a little bit with my girl, and play some Fortnite probably. But stay positive, stay high. Thanks for watching. See ya.